All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Betting Blitz Live with Ilotbet, where sport meets excitement, and of course, passion meets odds, and the fans meet their ultimate experience. I'm your host, Popular, and definitely we have the guys in the studio to dissect the world of sport together, talking about Prince and Lolade David. Lolade, how are you feeling today?
I feel good, man. I feel good. I mean, what can we use to console ourselves after the draw against South Africa? But
There we go again.
I feel good regardless.
How are you feeling, Prince?
Happy to be here again. So enjoy the show.
Nice. It's very fortunate that this guy is not in the studio today. He was sabbatically talking about the man. How are you feeling him not being here today?
The man deserves his rest. That's right.
All right, let's go straight to the sport news. Talking about the derby match. Will the sky be red or blue as Manchester United will be facing Manchester City at Etihad Stadium on Sunday, 4:30 p.m. Real Madrid will not be attending the Ballon d'Or ceremony. Dembele wins the 11 d'Or ahead of Yamal, 32.5% and 30% from both sides as far as the score is concerned. And Nottingham Forest have appointed Ante Postecoglou as their new manager, replacing Nuno Espirito Santos. And Spanish La Liga and Italy Serie A are constantly holding some of their domestic matches abroad in Miami and Perth as part of global growth strategies. Over 400 fans group are strongly criticizing the idea, calling it a threat to the integrity of the league. And the last time any player scored 4 goals in South American World Cup qualifier was 2011 by Luis Suarez. What a coincidence that a different Luis Suarez did it again in 2025 against Venezuela. And of course, Ronaldo wins the Portugal's greatest players of all time. And lastly, the Super Eagles of Nigeria will need a miracle to qualify for the World Cup 2026. Talking about the Super Eagles of Nigeria, Prince, do you think the Super Eagles of Nigeria can still qualify simultaneously or anyhow?
Mathematically, yes. But realistically,
no.
I don't think Nigeria is going to qualify.
Okay. When I say mathematically, what are you trying to say?
It's still mathematically possible. Maybe, hopefully, the other teams vying for the playoff spot, they loses their own matches, which is impossible for the 4 teams to lose ahead of us. But so that's what I'm saying. Mathematically, still possible. But realistically, do you think that those teams are going to lose?
True.
It's not possible.
If South Africa knew how to have that 3 point deducted, do you think there's still hope for the Super Eagles?
I really don't think there's still hope. I mean, looking at the table, the question is, will every other team lose their match?
That's the point.
That's it.
It's very... you're making a point.
Sorry to cut short. And this is called a playoff.
True.
Those who are going to play playoff would just want to give it their all, because that is the only shot at which they can get to qualify for the World Cup. And it would have been a different ball game if we were probably on the same point with South Africa. Would have been, I think, would have been ahead of every other person. List, but mathematically speaking, like you said, it's possible, but let's be realistic.
I feel like Nigeria is already lacking behind, because if we were able to win the game against Bafana, it would have been a different ball game entirely. They have 17 points, and second position talking about Benin, they have 14 points, and Nigeria is in 11 points. So there's no how we can even qualify for the World Cup again. And even if we have a chance to go for the playoff, it's still not going to even happen, because the team are even going to be facing are very strong. And looking at least for the top 9 teams now for the playoff that been selected, we are not even there. The last person that is even there is grabbing us with 10 points, and you still have a game in hand. DR Congo is there. We have top teams that are there. So it's very difficult to see, the Super Eagles of Nigeria, and the guys are not even showing the passion that they even want to qualify. The last time, 2022, we are not there. 2026, we won't be there. Even the last time that we even said, now uniform will go do for the best uniform of the year. It's very painful that the best players in the world from the African continent, talking about Ademola Lookman and Victor Osimhen, won't be at the World Cup. But we never can tell. When it comes to God and every time prayer, anything can happen.
Leave God out of this. What I'm saying, there's more reason for Nigeria to get better. There's more belief that Nigeria will get better than Nigeria qualifying for this World Cup. If it's impossible that Nigeria will qualify for this World Cup. Impossible. Nigeria cannot do it against Rwanda, Zimbabwe, Benin. They go and do it against Gabon.
Benin beat us in the first leg 2-1. And our last match is going to be against Benin.
We keep running away from the main question we should be asking, which is, what went wrong with the Nigerian team? Having players who are Ballon d'Or worthy.
True.
I don't know what.
But do you think if the players were fit enough in that match, do you think they would have won South Africa? Talking about the nominal Lookman, he has not played for 3 months for his team Atlanta. He has been frozen out, right? Even Victor Osimhen just trying to get him because all this blah of like, will he be staying? Galatasaray, will he be here? Will he be here? His mind is not even stable. You understand? And a couple of some players too that they are not really, even Boniface supposed to be in this match, but the issue of your leg don't break, your toe no work well. Now, that's the reason why his medical failure at AC Milan, his mind is not even set. He should be there. So these are players that have represented by Leverkusen, invisible. Rookie of the year, he dey bang am. Of the month, he dey bang am. Now he's Super Eagles, not only single goals, we are not even where to be found.
You see, this still brings us back to players being accountable for their actions. Being, what's it called, responsible. Responsible in the sense that we won't say because you've not played for your team or whatever, you now use that as a yardstick to say, okay, you are not fit enough for a match. We've had cases whereby Ronaldo, for example, after they had finished playing matches, Ronaldo would still stay back to train, aside training with his team. But you see our boys, they come back to the country and today kill us, tomorrow. See, these little things matters a lot. You know fully well you have some dangerous games ahead of you. You are not playing for a particular club at the moment. What stops you from still training?
Exactly.
To keep yourself fit.
That's the point. See, that's why you see players like Erling Haaland. Even you see them running, you know, being agile. They were training, not even with the team, personally. So why would you be surprised him scoring 5 goals?
See, once a Nigerian player gets to Europe, they feel they are bigger than the team.
Exactly.
Osimhen feels that he's bigger than the Nigerian team. Ademola Lookman feels the same. So when these players, they have that feeling that, look at, remember Salah during the World Cup qualifying, last World Cup qualifying, he played with a shoulder injury. That's how important it is for them. But for Nigerians, they don't see it that way. They think they are doing us a favor by playing for the country. So when you gather individuals like that, you tend to mess up. So that's why we're having this back and forth. Nigeria are struggling against Rwanda.
Come on.
All right, guys, let's talk about the Ballon d'Or, you know, and let's talk about, you know, Dembele too and Yamal. Seems these are the 2 guys that are, you know, fighting for this prestigious award. Dembele winning the Ousmane Dembele yesterday, you know, everybody were just praising him. You know, he has done so well, you know, winning the Champions League, you know, the Super Cup at least, doing so well in the FIFA Club Cup at least to some extent, even though he has injury, you know, has been fantastic. You know, 5 trophies, if I'm right, you know, last season, you know, amazing performance. The question is, does that mean he's going to win the Ballon d'Or?
For me, Dembele is not the best player in the world, but he's going to win the Ballon d'Or. That's what the media want us to believe. That's what they have been promoting.
Okay, Dolade, if Yamal should win, you know, the Ballon d'Or, I'm just saying, do you think that can affect him, you know, being a very young lad? Do you think it will be like, take him off like, I'm already on top of the world and I don't really need to perform up to expectation of people anymore? Do you think it will reduce his ability or increase it?
I really don't think it would affect him negatively because this guy has been on the global stage since he started playing.
I was 16.
He has been on the global stage since he started playing, and I don't think there's any pressure anybody would mount on him or the media would mount on him at the moment or after winning the Ballon d'Or. I don't think it would take any negative effect on him. He will just continue to live up to that expectation. And even more.
Let's talk about the South American teams, because in doing this international break, you know, it has been an amazing time. Honestly, I enjoyed myself. I was feeling like the club football, you know, is gone. Then coming back, I was like, this international football will not make really more sense. But to my greatest surprise, I really enjoyed myself. And the most eye-catching highlight of that, international break is Norway thrashing Moldova 11-1. Erling Haaland scored 5 goals, 2 assists. Even a player that came in the second half of the game scored 4 goals. Like, what is happening? Now, that leads me to the controversy, that people have been talking about. The question is, South American football and European football, which one is the toughest? Which one is the hardest? Do you think a South American team will beat his opponent 11-1?
The football is different. It's possible, but it's difficult in South America because the football is different. And the difficulty, in fact, the teams are much in Europe because they are giving more countries chances to play football. In the FIFA ranking, where is
Moldova.
So against compared to Norway, who is in the top 20. But when you are talking about the teams in South Africa, they are not much, and all of them are powerhouses. And the type of football that they play is really different from each other. So I'm not surprised that the thrashing is much in Europe than in South America.
They are all, will I say, equal. They know how to hold themselves.
True.
You get, unlike you coming to Europe, whereby there are some countries that we do not even hear their names until it's time for World Cup.
World Cup qualifier,
And when these people even now play, we can easily predict who would win. So it's not really convincing that thrashing. I wasn't really convinced. It was more like it's something we've been seeing before.
You've seen before. I was thinking maybe Norway is too good, because my value point is, if an Italy side that has the man himself, Gattuso, could struggle to even win 2-0 against Moldova, then Norway could try somebody like that 11-1. I don't know. That's the reason why I'm asking the question.
Italy has not qualified for the World Cup.
They haven't yet.
For the past many years now. So Italy is not a yardstick to measure Moldova. At least they won Moldova. To show you that even Italy that is struggling, 9 points in the group, and yes, they still won.
Show
you how bad Moldova is. And Norway, they are very good. They are in their golden generation now. Just like Belgium were in their own time. So them trashing
11-1 is something we should.
Yes, not be surprising.
Painful, and I went to go and carry Norway, win or draw at Ilotbet platform. If I had known that this thrashing would be a premium thrashing, I would have gone for maybe 9 goals upward. God. All right, let's talk about the watch party announcement, right? September 20, Ilotbet is hosting an exclusive watch party 2.0. And guess what? It's for an epic clash we have been waiting for. The match between Manchester United versus Chelsea. That match is going to be on fire. It's going to be electric, fun. There's going to be live odds giveaway all in one place. What in simple, head over to our social media pages, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Telegram, and check out how you can secure your spot at this unforgettable event. It's going to be a very big one. You guys experienced the last one. It was awesome. This one, oh my God. Manchester United versus Chelsea. You know how it goes now when it comes to Ilotbet. They do cho with the show workings. So guys, just be there. I will see you there. You see the guys there. Let's snap pictures together. Let's vibe. Let's talk about sports. All the entertainment, will be there on that particular day. Save the date, September 20, 2025. Manchester United versus Chelsea. A big game.
Well, like I do say almost every time I come on this show, bet responsibly.
All right.
Only on Ilotbet.
Your sign up, Prince.
Enjoy your weekend.
All right, enjoy your weekend, and definitely enjoy your weekend. With Manchester United versus Manchester City, but definitely Etihad, Stadium. It's going to be a very big one, and I would love to see my boys talking about Kunwa. The link up with Sesko, and of course the link up with the main man. Let's see how it's going to be at Etihad Stadium, and I will be hoping that Manchester United take us to victory, and come on 20th talking about the watch party. United will make me happy against Chelsea. I can't wait for the boys to have 2 victories back to back. I am Popular. Bye for now.